Okay, back at it. I had to wait for some parts for the front power windshield, so I threw on a piece of plexiglass I had kicking around in the basement. I think it's been here for who knows how long, because it took me an hour to get the darn protective paper off of it. The glue was set. So my power windshield, gonna get started on that here in a few minutes, but I also bought the rear windshield, and I can't remember if I put it on the video the last time, but I got sent 2 lefts or 2 rights rather than a right and a left in the blister pack. So had to wait for that to come in. So I've got the new one right here. So looks to be a right and a left. So I think we're in good shape. So I also got the rear windshield, and that's what I was going to talk about right now. Seems to be pretty straightforward. Wish I hadn't put the roof on. Unfortunately, with this COVID thing, had to wait for some stuff to come in and pick the machine up early. So I got the roof installed. Now to do this back window, in the instructions, you need to drill some holes. Right here, there's 3 of them. Go across the back. So I had to loosen the roof. It says loosen it or take it off. I opted to loosen it. We'll see how it goes. So here's the windshield, or the back window I'll call it, and some miscellaneous parts, of course. And this is the lower seal. Now these brackets I'm just starting to put on. I thought I wasn't going to make a video, and then I thought, no, I'll do one. So these brackets here just go into this is the lower seal, lower bracket for it that goes on the lower part of the roll cage. So we'll get that on. It says in the BRP instructions here to put this together now. It says to put some tape on this rubber seal to help move it out or be able to pull it past the bar or whatnot. So we'll see how that works out. But I thought I would just kind of break into this a little bit. But here's those brackets, and then this piece is the backer piece, and then some self-tapping screws go into this here. So I'm going to break for now and get some more of this hooked up, and I'll bring you back. But I thought I would get started filming in a little bit. So we'll be back. Okay, so I figured out what the tape deal was about. What you're trying to do is create a gutter. So you get your brackets on. This is the back outside, which when it's on the cart will be on the outside. So what you're trying to do is create a gutter. So you put the tape in, get it underneath these brackets here, and then tape it so it's rolled back. So when you install it, it creates that gutter. So this is the outside. This here is the outside. Okay, so I figured that one out the hard way, because I put it in roughly, and then as you scroll down farther on the instructions, you will see that it creates a gutter. So there you go. Typical guy, right? Read the instructions step by step and then find out that there's more. So okay, so I'll get that put in and bring it back. Okay, so I got this roughly set in here so you can see what happens here. So this all goes in here like this and sets in behind the back side of the roll bar there. And then this has created, if you can see it or not, but down in here. So now we've got a gutter between the outside here and the inside. So that's what that's all about. Okay, I'll carry on. I just wanted to show that so we can see what's happening. Okay, back at it. Okay, back again. So finished the job. This back window is installed. Really not that bad. Needed a hand to install the back nut there. So you got these kind of squiggly shaped brackets. Okay, they all go in there. 3 in the middle, so that's why I had to loosen the roof. I did not have to take it off. And then you've got a bracket there and a bracket there, and then you've got the plastic rivets. And of course, as in typical fashion, one went for a skate down in the gutter, and of course, well, you know, so I'll have to get one of them next time I go up to the dealer. Not that big a deal. I just left the middle one out, so all the corners are done, so the middle one will be easy peasy. And then you've got your bolts that go along the back of the roof. So you drill out 1, 2, and 3. That's why you had to lift the roof up, and there's little little marks there, so you know which ones to drill out. And then these last 2 here, all you do is you set the bracket up inside and drill it. I originally thought that that piece here is what you picked up, but you do not. So just that, and again those brackets there, and the tape, as I said before, helps you hold the rubber up to form the gutter down in here. So there you go, all installed. I just have to snug up these brackets, and that is it. That's actually not a bad install. It's just follow step by step, of course, and get you a shot of it from the outside here. Looks good. Looks good. I like it. So that'll be nice. Help keep some of the mud that I got all over it. I'll put some pictures in the video so you can see it, but we were covered in mud top to bottom. You can just still see a little bit of it. I bought this because we like to rock crawl and go touring through the hills in Arizona, but here in Ontario I met up with some guys. The fellow that actually bought my my little 800 Razor, and running along the trail along the old railway line, oh my goodness, mud from head to tail. I'll show you my helmet to give you an idea. Well, you can see the bottoms of the seats there, and my helmet that I forgot to wash out or wash off. There's my helmet. In Ontario here you have to wear helmets. So there you go. And I'm telling you what, I was covered. May have actually got stuck in a big hole. Had it right on its side. Water pouring in. Even with the great gaskets on the door. And there was so much come up over top. I was just covered. So, and there's an old piece of plexiglass I found. And I found this. I used to have this on my Jeep when I would take the doors off. This was my side mirror, so I'm going to try that out. Still had the bracket for it, and picked up a hole in the, it already had the cert nut in it, so it worked out quite well. So we'll try that out. That's a $10 mirror versus the $200. Now, in saying that, I haven't driven it yet with it on, so stay tuned. We may have to put the other ones on, but for now, we'll give that a try. And of course, the RC comes with the rear view mirror. So there you go, folks. That's the back window all installed. Okay, till next time. Next, I'm going to carry on finishing up the front windshield now that I have my right and left brackets, as I already explained. So there you go, folks. Onward.